The next thing we need, what does an organization need other than activists? I'm talking to the right people. Money! You know, I used to be very shy when I started Act for America. Because when I was starting my business, and you know, I'm not rich, and I would watch Jerry's Kids. Remember the marathon with Jerry's Kids, or whatever marathon they used to be running on TV, and they would ask for money. I would pull out my credit card and I would donate the whatever money I had, $10, $20, $50, no matter how good my business was that month or how much it did good. And I would give. There was no pushing. And when I started my nonprofit, and I thought, okay, everybody's going to support. This is a worthy cause for the organization. And I realized very quickly that people are not as willing to just take their wallet out of their pocket and give. I started Act for America in 2002. I had to cancel our health insurance for a family of 4 because that was right after September 11th, and I owned a TV production company. And what's the first thing people cut off after a recession? The fluff. Companies were barely making payroll, let alone producing image commercials to run on television. My business came to a shrieking halt. At the same time, I decided to become an activist. And we had lost our shirt in the stock market collapse. We had to cancel our health insurance for a family of 4, so I can put gas in my car and drive all over the state of Virginia giving presentations just like this. We got insurance back in 2004. I spent my kids' college fund financing Act for America because I didn't know how to ask for money. Both my children went to community college for 2 years and then transferred because I blew every single dollar in their educational fund. So tonight I'm not asking you to cancel your health insurance or to spend your kids' college fund because I already paid the price to build the organization. I'm asking you to stand with us at whatever level you can tonight. On your seat when you came in, we had these forms. Now, as you can see, these forms are for you to stand with us, either as a Patriot partner, as a monthly donor, or make a one-time donation. As you can see, we came into your community. This is our investment in the community. It didn't cost our chapter, we didn't charge our chapter a dime to fly 3 executives to New Hampshire. We paid for our airline tickets, we paid for our hotel, we paid for our meals, we paid for our rental car. This is our investment in your community. From here, I fly to Denver tomorrow. From Denver, I go up to Vail. From Vail, I fly to Orange County, California. I will be on the road for the next 10 days doing exactly this. And we cannot do this without the financial support of people like you. So I appeal to your generosity tonight to stand with us as a monthly partner at whatever level you can. The reason why I ask for a monthly partnership at $10 or $20 a month or more is because that's how we can count on what we can hire and how many other public events like this we can do. And how many lobbying events on Capitol Hill we can do to educate elected officials. We have to budget that a year in advance. And I cannot plan a year in advance training sessions if I do not know that we have the money for it. Being a Patriot partner as a monthly donor enables us to plan in the future where we know this amount of money is coming in. We can do 3 training seminars on Capitol Hill. We can educate this many elected officials. So, if you need a pen, please borrow a pen from your neighbor. Raise your hand, we can pass a pen to you. Scratch your finger, write it with blood. I don't care how you write your name on this sheet of paper. I appeal to your generosity to stand with us financially if you are able. Please, you can give as a one-time donor or you can give as a Patriot partner. We need your financial support. We have a philosophy with Act for America. When everyone does a little, together we accomplish a lot. Well, we don't have Soros funding organizations like ours. When we don't have the Southern Poverty Law Center with $500 million funding coming to them from their members. Here's the difference between the right and the left. The left is so passionately invested in their cause, that they give even $1, $3, $5, $10. They give 10 times $10 because they are so invested in what they believe. We need to match that passion. And for that, I'm grateful for you. I'm going to take just a few minutes for those of you who are writing these papers. When you are done, please raise it up and our volunteer will collect it from you. And I will take just a couple minutes for those of you who are writing. When you are done, please raise it up. And raise your hand higher. We have somebody here. Thank you, Thomas. Keep your hand raised up. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Oh, and beautiful music. Wow, how about that? I tell you, I'm taking you with me on the road. Everybody? Thank you. We appreciate your support. Yes, sir. Yes, you can do that on your computer at home, and you can mail a check. And if you have a foundation, I appreciate your support. You can write as many zeros as you want. I'd be so grateful. You know, I made that joke. You know, I was speaking in Aurora, Colorado, and I said, you know, please stand with us at whatever level you can, but if you can add a few zeros at the end, I would be most grateful. Guess what? Mr. Coors from Coors Beers was attending my presentation. And he has me check a few zeros, and since 2010, 9 years, he's been a major donor. Mr. Coors from Coors Beers. So that's why I say, you can add a few zeros, please do. When you're done, we're going to collect them. Just raise your hand. Raise it. Thank you so much. Our volunteers are here. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love this. I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I want everybody in their seats because I want to wrap. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for you. I cannot begin to tell you how grateful I am. I am so grateful for you. We're going to take our country back and we're going to do it together. And we're going to make a difference for the country. And we're going to kick out those who hate our country and make sure we elect people who put America first. Thank you. Thank you. And I cannot end my presentation. If you're still filling in a form, you can give it to one of our volunteers at the end. And I cannot end my presentation without recognizing our veterans or our military personnel. If you are a veteran or a military personnel, please stand up and be recognized. And remain standing. Wow. And remain standing. Thank you. Our veterans and military personnel. Thank you so much. Now you remain standing. Look how shy they are this time. Our military personnel and veterans, please stand up. I have a message for you. All of you who sat down, please stand up. I have always so touched how humble you are. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for building a nation for me where I can come and be all I can be as an American. I want to thank you for my freedom because I know that my freedom is built upon your shoulder and your sacrifice. I want to thank you for every night you slept away from home. I want to thank you for every meal you missed. I want to thank you for every family occasion you missed so we can be with our families, celebrating the good time. You are not only my heroes, you are the heroes of millions of Americans who are unable to stand before you here tonight, and thank you. On their behalf, I thank you. I thank you on behalf of millions. I thank you on behalf of millions of people who are still living under tyranny, who wish they had a military like you to go spread justice and freedom. and who will never have an opportunity to thank you. On their behalf, I thank you. And I vow to you that I am building an organization with Act for America that will always honor you, that will always lift you up, that will always pray for you, that will always make it a point we teach our young generation just where their freedom comes from. Thank you so much for your service. We are so grateful for you. And I'm sure I speak for every single person in this room. We owe you such a debt of gratitude. And every single one of us here in this room, I know will work so very hard to keep the legacy and to protect the freedom that you worked so hard and sacrificed so hard to give to us. May God bless you one and all. And may God bless the United States. Thank you all for being here tonight. Let's thank our challengers.
Croc TV.